Hello everyone, welcome along to Rathbone Manor and the studio again. The other week Mrs Rathbone said to me, "Oh, I found you another camera at work at the charity shop." I says, "Oh, what is it?" And she says, "Oh, I think it's a mini Lota." So I thought, what's a mini Lota? Ah, a Minolta. So I popped in, Tuesday, I think I popped in Tuesday and took a look at it, and it was, I think it was this model right here. Yeah, it's not all that interesting, I didn't think, so I said to her, yeah, I'm not really interested in that one, it's not all that, I'm not really interested in it really, thank you very much. So she says, well, take a look in the little basket over there with the cameras in it and see what you can find. So I did, and I found this little fellow right here. Look at this, guys. What do you think of that? How good is that? It's a Pentax Zoom 105R, and it's in pretty good condition too, as you can see, look. And it's a film camera, not digital, and it's in very good condition too. Check that. So I thought, yeah, let's try powering it on, shall we? Nothing. The batteries in it are flat, so I really wanted to try it and see if it would work before buying some new batteries for it. So I thought, how am I going to do that? Let's just have a look in the battery. I'll tell you what, let's bring the camera down here and we'll have a better look at it, guys. Yes, so it's a very nice camera. I've tried to look for a few reviews of this particular camera online, and the only ones I can really find are modern, up-to-date reviews of people who've picked these up either in thrift shops, charity shops, or been inherited one from a relative or whatever. I think this one cost Mrs Rathbone around about £8, I think. As I say, I really wanted to see if it worked or not. We got the power switch just here, nothing happens. So what I'll do is, let me just take the cover off here and we'll have a look and see what we got inside it. So we just have to unscrew this screw here. This comes off, and we have two of these batteries in there. These little fellas here. These are, there we go, CR123As. There's two of them. They are quite flat. I've tested them both. One of them's got about 1 point something volts in it, and this has got like 0.8 of a volt in there, so they are quite flat. Obviously if we try to switch the camera on with these batteries, we're going to get nothing. So I have this flashlight here, and this takes this battery right here, okay, which is the same size. It's just that these are 3 volt and this is a 3.7 volt, as you can see right there. So I thought, oh, what happens if we put this in and one of those in? Let's have a look. Yeah, we just put it there just loosely. See what happens on the top if we power it up. Oh, not that one, idiot. Right, and try that one. Nothing at all with that battery. Let's try the other battery in there, see what happens. Again, nothing. So I thought to myself, what are we going to do here then? So I thought about it and I thought, well, let's try these two then, because this is a 1.5 volt double A, as you can see. So 3.7 volts and 1.5 volts is whatever, a little over 5 volts. So I thought, well, how am I going to try that then? Well, I'll show you what I came up with, guys. So my idea is to use a little bit of tin foil. We'll chuck this battery in there, and we'll chuck that one in there, like so. As you can see, they're different lengths. So what we'll do is, we'll put this bit of tin foil over there, How did I hold it? Let's have a look. So anyway, got to try and have to hold it like so. So it's joined together, and we'll try and power it up. But nothing's happening. Right, so I'm holding the batteries, as you can see, in there. Nothing's happening at all. So I thought, that's odd, because now if I replace this AA with one of the original batteries, put the cap back on again, flip him over, you can see something is happening on the display there. Look, can you see that, guys? So something is happening. So something's not being triggered when we don't have the cap on. So I looked into it a bit further, and I noticed we have this little tab just there, and this little tab engages. Don't know if we can see it in there, guys, but let's tip the batteries out, might get a better view then. But if you look in here, just there, there's a little switch that tab engages. I don't know if you can see that, but it engages like so. In fact, you can see it pushing it out, look. So there's a little switch in there, so I thought, how are we going to overcome that? And we are going to use this little hook here and a little bit of duct tape. So we put the hook in the hole there, just to close off the switch, like so, and then stick the duct tape on there, like so, and it should be holding the switch closed. We drop in the, wherever it's gone to, that battery there. We drop in the AA, and then things get complicated because you've got to try and hold the tin foil together. So I came up with this little bit of foam right here and use it thusly to compress. I don't know if it's anything's happening this time, but it worked last time for me. Okay, there we go. Did you hear that, guys? Something's happening here now. Okay, let's see if we can pull it all together. Like so, hopefully. Anyway, let's have a look. Turn him over. Right, and hopefully, I'm hoping we're going to get something out of this, guys. There we go. Did you see that? Let's move the camera back a bit. Right, there we go. So now we've got power to the camera. So you can see you can either step the lens or you can push it all the way in and out. I don't know if we can take a photograph, but let's have a look. And there's no film in the camera, by the way. No, it's not having it. Okay, so let's turn the camera around a bit. There's a little LED flashing on the back here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a bit awkward, really, but let's have a look. There's little LED flashes just here, look. See that? It won't have it because it's a bit too close. There we go. Macro mode. Let's have a look. There we go. With the flash too, look. So there we go. So how do we get out of macro mode now? That's a good point. You can't. Okay. Here we go. Right in. So we can see it works, guys. Let's see if we can't get a better view at the back here. What happens? Look. You see the flashing light is flashing, so it's not getting a focus lock at all. So if you move it to this macro mode, try again. There we go. Got it. So it does work. So needless to say, I've ordered myself some proper batteries. They should be here probably next week. There we go. Has that actually closed off the... No, it hasn't closed off the lens, has it? That's interesting. What happens there then? Okay, so let's push it out to 38mm again. I thought it closed the little doors, but it doesn't. Yes, it does. That's interesting. Is it supposed to do that at 38mm? Oh, there we go. They're open again. I bet there's something to do with the batteries in here, because it's not the proper batteries, is it really? So, yeah, cool. There is a way of shutting the flash off, but we'll worry about that later on. Let's have a look on the top panel here. Well, this is not really easy to do, but yeah, so if we zoom, you can see how the zoom lens goes in and out. What else does it show? Now we're into macro mode, as you can see there. The only way to get out of macro mode, as far as I can see, is just to operate the zoom again, and we've got a load of different buttons here which you can push to do different things. I'm not sure exactly what happens because I've got to read the instructions as yet, guys. Oh, there we go. So we're looks like we've cancelled the flash right there then. Yeah, it's asking for macro mode again. Will we get it? Let's have a look. No. Oh yeah, there we go. So I haven't cancelled the flash at all then. So I've got quite a ways to go on the learning curve for this camera, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just shut it down. And then we can disconnect my little system here. There we go. Okay, so now we haven't got any batteries in there because they're all here. Look, all the batteries are there, but we've still got something flashing on the top screen here. So there's obviously maybe a capacitor got charged up somewhere, but there are no batteries in here at all. Just to prove it, let's take the... Nothing. No batteries at all. And of course it's all nice and clean in here too. There's no corrosion going on in here, so somebody's looked after the camera rather well, I think, which is a good thing. Let me just screw that back on again. There we go, right in. As you can see, there we go, we're still flashing away in there. Okay guys, so there we are. That's our first look at the this very nice Pentax Zoom 105R right there. It's in very good condition. Somebody's really looked after it. The only thing is the pouch that it came in is a little bit skanky. I mean, ew. The original owner kept some of the operating instructions inside here. I think what he's done, I think he's edited down the instruction manual, because I've seen the one online has got more information than what we've got here. So I think he's sort of edited it down, so he's just got enough to operate the camera while he's out and about. The other thing is this, I mean, you can put it on your belt, but it's got no other strap apart from whatever this thing here is all about. I don't know what that's all about. There's no strap on here. There's no strap on the camera either. Yep, just sanitised my hands, because that is well horrible, that pouch. Don't like it at all, because you need a good clean up or chucking out, one of the two. But whoever owned the camera really looked after it. It's in very, very good condition. It's also, as you can see, it's a chunky beast. Let's compare it. I've got another Pentax here, look. I've got a Pentax Optio RZ10. Look at that. Look, compare the two. Oh, this thing's enormous. I'm pretty sure this would have been classed as a compact camera back in the day, but compact as compared with what, I don't know. But yeah, check that out. This is quite a nice little camera actually. It was recently given to me by a colleague at work, so thank you very much for that one. I'm trying to find some nice weather. This has been a bit rainy and horrible, and I'll get a review on that one going. That's quite a nice little camera. I quite like that one. But yeah, so that's a first look, part one. Look at this camera here. I'll be back in a little while because I'll have the batteries coming in, hopefully this coming week after Easter. They'll be coming in, so we can try it properly without all this going on, and we'll see how well it works. And I might even purchase a roll of film for it too, so we can you know, see just how well it does actually work. So yeah, because it's the, you know, when was the last time I shot a roll of film? Ages and ages ago. So yeah, nice. Alrighty guys, let me know what you think of the Pentax here. I think it's a very nice camera actually. So thank you to Mrs. Rathbone for picking it up for me. I saw a nice digital camera in town this morning with her, but oh, you've got enough cameras as it is. So anyway, that's the end of part 1. Don't forget guys, you can join me over there on Instagram, where you'll have seen this already. You can subscribe to the channel here, the YouTube channel, that would help. Don't forget to click a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And as I say, I will be back probably next weekend, I don't know, with another look at this camera, and at some point or another I will be getting a roll of film possibly for it too. Tomorrow morning, Easter Sunday, I'm off to the car boot sale, so I'll see what we can find there. And yeah, hope you enjoyed taking a look at this camera. Let me know if you've used one of these or if you've got one. Do you still shoot film? I mainly shoot digital now. So yeah. Okay guys, thanks for popping over. Thanks for taking a look at the camera, and I'll catch you another week.